Hey, TAP members, welcome. Dave Trudy here from NetMarket Express. Thanks for stopping by at the show. We hope we made you glad that you did. Hope you learned some things. If you didn't have much time to spend with us, I put together a quick webinar reminder just to go over some of the things we talked about. So let's start with a question for you, and that is for all pawn shop owners. Are you maximizing the potential of internet marketing to grow your business? And we say that most pawn shop owners are not taking advantage of the internet as much as they could and should be. So why is that? Well, some people lack the marketing skills just to even develop these strategies, and some of them lack the technical skills to implement their ideas even if they understand the marketing strategies. Some lack the time to do anything but run their businesses and care for their customers. That's pretty common. Actually, some people are all of the above. And that's fine. We can help with all that. But here's the truth, just so you know that we know. Your business is successful because of you. You treat people well, you provide great service at a fair price, and that will always be the magic formula. That's why you're successful. We know that. Our job is to make sure everyone knows it. The internet and all its stuff is just technology at your service. So let's buckle up and hang on, and we'll show you how to use it. 3 pillars make up a good internet marketing strategy. You need to get found, you need to get mobile, and you need to get social. So getting found, when we talk about getting found, we're talking about getting found in the search results, showing up online, right? And of course, everybody immediately thinks of Google. So somebody goes in and Google's pawn shops, right? Different terms give you different results. You can put in pawn shop guns, pawn shop jewelry, pawn shop loans, okay? And you'll get different results here, right? But what we see in this feedback is what's called the Google 7-pack. Sometimes there's only 3, sometimes there's only 1. But these are Google Plus listings right here. These are free listings from Google. Very powerful, very important piece for your business, right? Pay-per-click. These people are actually paying for advertising. This sometimes happens on the top of the page as well. So they're actually paying. Every time someone clicks on this button, they're paying a couple dollars for that, most likely. So that you can always tell what the valid search is, where people are paying for those search terms. Okay. Then you have organic listings, which would be just your normal website listings. That's way below the fold here. You can't even see it. It's off the page. Okay. So don't be invisible online. That's the first thing. You're giving the free traffic away for all kinds of search terms. There's more than just one search term. All right. Underutilized Google treasure is Google Plus. Again, this is a free thing that Google gives to all local businesses. It's very powerful, and it should be optimized. And optimization is actually critical. This listing that I'm showing here is really a wasted listing. It's got no photos listing. It's got no optimization whatsoever, right? So when somebody clicks on it, this is their website, or this is their information. Not very exciting, right? The other thing you have here is you have reputation damage being done on this free listing right here. So this guy's getting bashed, and maybe doesn't even know it. All right. Next thing is to get found in more than one place. There's lots of ways besides Google searches to get found online. So where are you? Directory listings are free, and there's a zillion of them, right? But they need to be claimed and optimized, right? So you end up optimizing with your information, your service, your hours, things like that. And they become little mini websites for you all over the internet. And they actually contribute a great deal to your online validity footprint that Google looks like. So Google looks at. And they say, hey, this business is relevant. They're found in all these places. But these too must be monitored for reputation damage, so be careful. So here's an example of one of these. This is this Star Local News, and they are putting out a listing of pawn shops. I think this is in Oklahoma. But anyway, part of the problem here, again, reputation damage is being done here. A 1-star listing. This guy probably doesn't even know he's got a listing in Star Local News, right? So unsolicited free listings are there all over the place. And there's a lot of very good ones that you can claim and make use of. Okay, here's an example of an optimized Google Plus page. And it's just got photos and things and more useful things. But there's more to this than meets the eye, because these photos are probably tagged and named so that they show up in the search engines and they contribute to this business's footprint on the web. Okay? Next thing you need to do is get mobile. Population is 7 billion. Cell phones approaching 5 billion. Internet users less than 2 billion. 80% of Americans have cell phone. It's the most personal device that's ever existed. It's just unbelievable how tied we are to our cell phones. Smartphone usage just keeps growing, so pretty soon everybody's going to have Droids and iPhones and iPads. 20% of U.S. households are mobile only. That means they don't have a landline. That's actually a pretty big number, 20% of 300 million. Your customers are mobile and looking for you. What do they see? And again, this bears repeating, in that 7 billion people, 5 billion cell phones, and here's what's coming soon to the internet near you. More people will soon be searching on mobile than on computers. There's already more mobile users than laptop users. There's never been a more personal, can't live without a device like our cell phones. We take them everywhere, and this can't be ignored. By 2014, industry is saying that 83% of all internet searches will originate from a mobile device. So is your site ready to receive that kind of traffic? Do you even have a mobile presence? Pawn shops are already heavily mobile. They get searched a lot by mobile devices. So your customer base, your standard traditional customer base is already very mobile, more so than the general population. All right. This is an example of what a mobile user sees on an unoptimized mobile website. So again, I picked on somebody, I think in Oklahoma. They actually have a terrible website to begin with, but it looks even worse on an iPhone. So this is what it looks like. Again, not going to entice anybody there. And smartphone surfers are really impatient. They're going to blow this off in about 2 seconds. So if this is what you look like, if this is what your website looks like on a mobile device, then we need to get that changed. Google is also punishing sites in their rankings and their search rankings for not having a mobile version of their site because it eats up a lot of internet resources. The mobile sites are not meant to be a little mini version of your live website. They're actually meant to be optimized specifically for that smaller platform. But everybody needs a mobile presence. So here's some examples, right? This is what a mobile site should be, right? It should be a better experience for the user. Very, very easy to read, shows off the business. Right here you get a live map. So this is a live Google map. You could actually scroll around on here and zoom in. You get hours of operation. Another click to call button. You just touch that phone number and it'll dial for you. Okay. Again, tap to call. You just touch this button. It brings up the phone number right away. Coupons, easy to have, navigate menus. There's all kinds of things we can do here to make this a very, very functional tool for your business. The next part of the platform is to get social. And by social, we're talking about social media, Facebook, Google+, local. There's 200 million internet users in the U.S. and 71% of those have Facebook accounts. And half of those check into Facebook on any given day. That's a huge number. The next thing is YouTube. Well, guess what? Google is now owns YouTube, and it's actually the #2 search engine. It's not even a search engine, but more searches take place on Google. It's the #2 thing right behind Google for searches. And more videos uploaded to YouTube in 1 month than 3 major U.S. networks created in 60 years. From a marketing perspective, people are just compelled to watch videos. They just love them. Something we need to consider. Here's a Facebook page that's optimized. They went to this timeline banner right now, this branding. So this matches branding on our mobile site and actually back on our website. You can have app pages, as many as you want. These are actually like little mini web pages on here, so you can show services, products, whatever you need to do. You have photos and interaction from fans, and so this is a good thing. And Google is really paying a lot of attention to your social profile. Social is now equal to everything else in terms of rankings on the website. So they're monitoring your social reach to decide how relevant you are. Major changes came to Facebook early this year. All existing fan pages became obsolete. There was another nice little surprise they gave us. Right? And a new timeline style that we just showed you was implemented, but it brought with it lots of neat marketing opportunities. They brought it so we could do a lot of things that were difficult to do before. Now we can do them within the Facebook world. Last but not least, reputation is everything. And here's the key. If you don't manage your online reputation, it's going to be managed without you. Okay? That bears repeating. If you don't manage it, somebody will manage it for you. And this requires vigilance in internet and social media. You have to keep an eye out for what's being said about you, so that you can be defensive and offensive, both. Okay, so defense is getting rid of or knocking things off the page that are negative about you, and offense is getting all the people that love you to post good reviews for you. So reputation management is important. So don't get hammered unfairly, and that happens. Sometimes we can't stop people. It doesn't matter what you do. Sometimes people get upset and they go crazy and they start hammering your reputation online. It's really unfair, but you have to defend against that. And again, people do notice these 5 stars. Just think about shopping on Amazon. And my wife and I, when we buy something on Amazon, it doesn't matter what it is, first thing we do is we look at the ratings. Okay, what are the 5-star people saying? What are the 1-star ratings saying? Then you kind of make a choice. Okay, the 1 stars are, there's only a few of them when they're disgruntled, their package didn't arrive right. Whatever. People pay attention to these 5 stars. And these will show up all over the web for your types of businesses as well. Okay? So a few last things to consider. Your website is really your hub of your marketing wheel. Okay? It's your visible presence online. And from an aesthetic point of view, you're never going to make everybody happy. It's a matter of taste. And tastes change from person to person. Some people like red, some people like blue, some people like green. You're never going to please everybody. But from a marketing perspective, it's a different beast altogether. And websites have a lot of science and analytics and results to back all this stuff. I mean, people have studied this stuff. They know what buttons click through better. They know how to capture your attention. They know how your, calls to action, different things like that. So there's a lot that goes into the design of a website besides just the aesthetic look of the page. But marketing is a lot more than just having a website too. So let's develop a strategy that fits your budget and goals. You need to develop a web presence. You should have an integrated mobile website with that, an integrated social media presence, and tools to help market to your existing client, whether that be text message marketing or some kind of monthly newsletter. Videos for web marketing and also for reputation management are really nice and powerful. Okay, you need to get found in local search, Google Places, Google Plus, claim your Yahoo Local and your Bing Local. You need to get found in all the major directories: Merchant Circle, Manta, Hot Frog, Kudzu, you never. There's just a bunch of them, and a lot of them are really good, and they're very local to your city, and those need to be claimed and optimized, and they work to your advantage. And again, you have to go mobile, so you need to have an optimized mobile website. Coupons and referrals, lead capture, video, all kinds of things you can do on a mobile website. Okay, SMS, text message marketing. It's the topic. It's the subject of a whole other webinar. This is the most powerful way to put your message in your clients' pockets, and it's kind of beyond the scope of this webinar because there's so much and it's so important. And we'll revisit that maybe when we talk to you sometime in the future here. You saw a demonstration of it at the show, and we gave away a mobile website and did some text message marketing. But it's a very important thing, and we'll go into that more. Referral management and marketing, again, marketing to your existing base. Send them a newsletter, send them a quarterly newsletter, give them some tips, show them what you got in inventory. Kind of stay in touch with them on a monthly basis or quarterly basis, and coordinate it with your other media. So marketing to your existing base is very important. Having an internet marketing strategy will grow your business. And we're here to help. We're Netmark Express, 940-239-3984. My name is Dave, and we look forward to hearing from you. One more thing I want to tell you is, who are we and why can we help? All right, just very quickly, we're not your average web geeks. Right? We've been in business for a long time. We understand business from the ground up. We've owned 4 different companies of all different kinds, and we understand business from an owner's perspective. The other thing is we're technologists. We understand how to use technology. I'm basically a high technology software application developer, which how I got into the internet marketing world. And that's my background. I have 2 sons that are in computer science and 1 in marketing, and they're all part of our business. We're a family business, and we treat you like family, and that's the key. There's a lot of people trying to sell you things, and we try and partner up with everybody we work with and treat them just like we would treat our own family. We'll educate you before we try and sell you anything. Oh, sure, we'll have some specials here and there that are no-brainers, but for the most part, it's not a one-shoe-fits-all deal, and we're going to teach you everything you need to know about this, and you can ask us any questions you'd like, and then we're going to help build a strategy that works for you, and that's the key. And so you get more, you'll pay less, and you'll have support that you can trust. So again, having an internet marketing strategy will grow your business, and we're here to help. 940-239-3984. Hey, thanks again for coming to the show and seeing us, and you have a great day.